Barcelona is out of the Champions League. The 2 times these people met us this season, that was a decider. The 2 most important times they knocked us out in the Champions League, in the Copa del Rey. Barcelona were 2-0 ahead as at 24 minutes. Fine and good. Remontada was set. Fermin had a goal that could have been scored, which of course it was all credit to the keeper. Lamine was in that game trying all he could. Pedri was just doing the basics. Everything was looking fine until the same template everybody has. Going to play back is not difficult. You know one thing, they are going to play very high up the pitch, so you just need PC wingers and a clinical striker. That was how they got their first goal, and Lookman added it. And this Lookman, we were even linked to him. We were linked to him, but we went for Rashford instead. I think it was more of I don't think they would have agreed to loan Lookman. It would have been a better signing than us for Rashford. Because when Rashford came in, I don't know what he contributed in that match. He and Lewandowski was a wrong sub yesterday. They were a wrong substitution yesterday. They could have still kept Fermin and Ferran in that match. After they removed those guys, the pressings were just down. They were not pressing very well again. It was not as efficient as it was when Ferran was in the pitch. It wasn't. And I'll blame him for that. Ferran was in that game 100%. He was clinical yesterday. Every boy saw, every chances he saw that he could convert, they converted all. He scored again and it was counted as offside. And on the other hand, the referee was not too fair in that match. Every 50-50 challenge was against us. With how Atletico was sliding, tackling and everything, they didn't get 1 yellow card. Tenerife Garcia, you could not just keep your head cool. Koundé would have covered up for that ball. And this is what I'm saying. This same high line, and I don't think if Barcelona was present in this our match, both legs, would have still not considered this striker. We would have. The only decent defender we've had this season that has been top notch and has been consistent is Gerard Martini. Gerard Martin has not done this silly shit. You'd have left him, and that guy would, if he's on goal, assuming Femi header went into the back of the net, it would have been a great decider. It would have been a lot for us, because that would have been 3-0. They would have been shaky, and that Ramontada had come already. So I think it was a bad experience. And then Rafinha, you are stupid, sincerely speaking. All for international break, you see what we missed. All for one useless international break, see what you let us miss. Lewy and Rashford were useless at the sub, and that's all. See the few minutes this guy came and he created few chances. Ronny Badaji. That's impact. They didn't have impact. Rashford and Lewy didn't have impact in this game. And it was all boys down to flick. Come on. Tell me your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Can you follow my page? Please follow my page.